Once upon a time there was a kind and beautiful girl whose name was Cinderella. She lived with her cruel stepmother and stepsisters, where she was treated as a servant and spent her days cleaning, tidying, and waiting on them, hand and foot. Despite their cruelty, Cinderella would always remember her mother's words, "Have courage and be kind."
Cinderella! What's this, Cinderella? Clean the house, Cinderella. Rock, rock, rock. Cinderella, come here. Cinderella, sweep the floors. Cinderella, clean my sauce. Cinderella, comb my hair.
One day, an invitation to a royal ball arrived. The prince was looking for a bride, and everyone in the kingdom was invited.
What does it say? It says that every woman is equal to eyebrow.
Oh, I want to go to the ball. I like to dance.
Her stepmother immediately ordered new gowns to be made for herself and her daughters. Cinderella worked day and night to prepare the new dresses in time.
To go to the ball, you must be crazy.
Yes, I want to go to the ball.
We are going to the ball. We are going to the ball. If you don't have eye dress, you will not go to the.
Don't have a pretty dress. I have an ugly dress. I'm not going to the ball.
What's the say? We have a pretty dress. Bye.
On the day of the ball, as they were preparing to leave, Cinderella came down the stairs in a dress she had made for herself. Her stepmother and stepsisters were so angry to see her looking so beautiful, they tore up the dress and left without her. Left alone, Cinderella began to cry when all of a sudden her fairy godmother appeared. "Do not cry, my child. You shall go to the ball," she said. Cried Cinderella. Her fairy godmother waved her magic wand, and at once Cinderella's rags turned into a beautiful new ball gown.
Now you have a pretty dress.
Yes, I have pretty dress. I'm going to ball. I am happy.
Just remember that you have to come back at 12 o'clock. Don't forget.
No, I won't forget. Goodbye.
When she entered the ballroom, the guests were struck by her beauty, and her stepmother and stepsisters did not know who she was. The prince asked Cinderella to dance, and she was overjoyed. The prince and Cinderella danced all evening until Cinderella noticed the clock approaching midnight.
Do you want to dance with me?
Yes, I want to dance with you.
What a pretty girl. Whoa, is she?
Remembered her godmother's words. "I must go," she told the prince as she fled from the ballroom. As she ran down the steps of the palace, one of her glass slippers fell off, but Cinderella did not stop to pick it up. She returned home just as the clock struck 12. Her coach turned back into a pumpkin.
Wait! Wait, what is your name? See, I don't even know her name. I don't know everything about her. I am very sad. I have find to my pretty lady. I have her shoes.
Her horses became mice, and she was wearing rags once more. Her stepmother and stepsisters arrived home shortly afterwards and were full of talk of the beautiful girl who had danced all night with the prince.
Is the pretty lady here?
Yes, she is. Here is my doctor's house. Doctor, come here.
Yes, mother.
Three on the sauce.
I can. This is too small. And my foot is fat. It's hard. This is not my shoe.
Cinderella's stepsisters tried to squeeze their large feet into the dainty shoe, but the servant was afraid it might break. Cinderella's stepmother would not let her try on the slipper, but the prince said, "Wait, let her try it." The slipper fit Cinderella's foot perfectly, and the prince realized this was the beautiful girl he had danced with at the ball. The prince had found the girl he was looking for.
That shoe is mine. Ha ha ha, you're silly. Yes, that shoe is mine and I have two other one.
I love you. I love you. Do you want to marry me?
Yes, I want to marry you.
They were married and both lived happily ever after.